So let's get into this next story, man. This comes from The Verge. Tesla recalls all 3,878 Cybertrucks over faulty accelerator pedal. Every Cybertruck produced from November to April will be fitted with a new pedal. So I want you to understand, right? I want you to understand. This defect is dangerous. It can cause a fatality, let's just say. Oh man, whenever Elon Musk fails, I just love it. Tesla has issued a recall for effectively every Cybertruck it's delivered to customers due to a fault that's causing the vehicle's accelerator pedal to get stuck. So the accelerator pedal, you know the pedal that you put your foot on to accelerate? It was getting stuck, which means it just kept going. I think that we can all agree, if there's one thing that you don't want your car to do, it's to keep going when you don't want to keep going. All right, that's just seems to be a baseline requirement. I don't know. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, on Wednesday, the defect can result in the pedal pad dislodging and becoming trapped in the vehicle's interior trim when high force is applied. The fault was caused by an unapproved change that introduced lubricant soap during the assembly of the accelerator pedals, which reduced the retention of the pad. The recall notice states, the truck's brakes will still function if the accelerator pedal becomes trapped, though this obviously isn't an ideal workaround. The recall impacts all model year MY 2024 Cybertruck vehicles manufactured from November 13th, 2023 to April 4th, 2024. Good Lord. Good Lord. So basically all of them. So you didn't get the full self-driving that Elon Musk promised you. You didn't get really the towing capacity he promised you for that truck. And now all of them get called back because your accelerator pad doesn't work. Why does anyone buy a vehicle from Tesla? Why? I mean, Elon Musk actually said at one point, he actually I'm quoting this man. This man said, I think I know more about manufacturing than anyone alive. Well, Elon, if you know so much about manufacturing, why can't you manufacture a truck with a decent accelerator pedal? Huh? Why can't you manufacture a truck, right, that has the full self-driving that you promised? Why can't you manufacture a truck that has a towing capacity that can match other trucks of its same class? Why can't you make a truck that can at least be functional? You made a truck that can withstand a bullet, but it's useless for accelerating and decelerating because your accelerator pad is garbage. Wow. A recall seemed to be inevitable after Cybertruck customers were reportedly notified earlier this week that their deliveries were being delayed, with at least one owner being informed by their vehicle dealership that the truck was being recalled over its accelerator pedal. The issue was also highlighted by another Cybertruck owner on Tik Tok, showing how the fault held the accelerator down 100% full throttle. So first thing, I want you to notice the lie that Tesla told, right? The truck's brakes will still function if the accelerator pedal still becomes trapped, though this obviously isn't an ideal workaround, right? Right? The fault was caused by an unapproved change that introduced soap during the assembly of the accelerator pedals, which reduced the retention of the pad, the recall notice states. So they're trying to suggest that, hey, the brakes still work, guys. The brake still works. As if you're going to soften the landing on the fact that the fault with the brake pad held down the accelerator 100% full throttle. Full throttle. The timeline reported filing says that Tesla was first notified of the defective accelerator pedals on March 31st, followed by a second report on April 3rd. The company completed internal assessments to find the cause on April the 12th before voluntarily issuing a recall. As of Monday this week, Tesla said it wasn't aware of any collisions, injuries, or demises attributed to the pedal fault. As if they're going to just admit to that without a lawsuit. So they're recalling. They're trying to get the new accelerator pedal. It's a bad look for Elon, man. It's a bad look for Elon, man. I gotta tell you, man. This is a bad look. I mean, bro, at the very least, I mean, the truck's ugly. The truck don't do much compared to trucks in the same class. At the very least, can you make sure the internals work, man? You worry about a cup holder, the cup holder lighting up, having all kind of fancy lights inside. I saw the inside of those things. That is just ridiculous. They got this whole screen, like set up, and it's like it looks weird. It's like, and on top of that, like the sides of the doors are sharp, and when they close, like when some of the doors close, and even the trunk closes, they'll close all the way, and it will close with your finger in it, because they actually tested it with a carrot. So it's like, bro, you got a very dangerous vehicle on the road right now, and now this? Who is buying this? That's my question. Who is buying this? Who is buying these things?